Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I want to start by thanking all of you for your support. And if you have not subscribed yet, kindly do subscribe and I will really appreciate. So today's topic is about time frame analysis, where I will be sharing with you how I use different time frames to look for my entries. So the first thing I do is start on the daily time frame, and I look for recent price action using zones and key areas where price is reacting. So I start by marking my key areas. From this point, price was dropping all the way and reversed at this point. So I will put my zone at this key area at this point, because this is where price reversed all the way, giving us this high. I will also put my zone here, giving us this highest high at this point there. Then price pushed all the way to the downside, then again reversed to the upside. So I have another zone here. These zones do help me know where I will take my entries, my take profits, and my stop losses. So after this point here, price reversed back to our key area, wasn't to take out this previous high, dropped, pushed back to the upside, dropped, pushed back to the upside, and whenever it comes back to this structure, is unable to take out any of these previous highs. So we can see here we have another key area where price is reacting onto. Whenever price pushes to the downside, it is rejected and pushes to the upside. So now this becomes another key area or key level to look on. After price pushing to this side and wasn't be able to take out any of this highest high, price dropped, giving us a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, a very good quality of a downtrend. So at this point, price breaks this structure and we have a candle close below this structure. Number one, we have been given the confirmation that this price is unable to break this zone. Number two, price is dropping, giving us low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Number three, breaking our structure. And number four, we have a candle close below this structure. So what we'll do is go to the lower time frame to see how price is reacting at this point and see if we will get a very good entry at that point. And if we get a very good sell entry, because we are looking for sales, remember, price is giving us confirmation that all we have to do is look for sell entries. So at this point, we'll go back to our lower time frame, 4 hours time frame, to look for entries or look for confirmation that price is on a continuation to the downside. Then our take profit will be at this previous low right here, at this key area right here. That's why I draw my zones, because they do help me know where I will take my take profits and where I will place my stop losses. So we will scale down to 4 hours time frame to see how price has reacted after the 1 hour candle close below the structure. So we are on the 4 hour time frame. This is the area where price has dropped and closed below the structure. This is the structure, the 1 day structure. After price breaking, it moved in a consolidation right here, then pushed back, retesting, then dropped. So what again we need to do after this drop is go back after this drop here, is go back to 1 hour time frame again, now to look for a good entry. And remember, our take profit is the previous low on the daily time frame. The advantage of daily time frame is because I do know it gives me the direction that I'm required to take entries, be it buy entries or sell entries, and it helps me to take good profits. So after price retesting and giving us this bearish candlestick, I will scale now down to 1 hour time frame to look for a good entry or to see how price is reacting at that point. So we are moving down to the 1 hour time frame. Let us look at that point. We look at that point. Here we are. So you can see we have this green line. Price is unable to break. Let me fix it there. Price is unable to break this point until where it did break to the upside, coming to retest. Remember, this is our daily structure right here. Retested it, then pushed back to the downside. Look now, we are given a very good confirmation of a sell entry, because you need to understand structure. Structure is what helps me know when I'm about to take a good entry or if I should stay away from the market. This point here is a high. Price pushed, breaking this high, and after retest, it dropped, came back. You see below this high now and retested this area right here and this green candle right here. So we wait now to be given another good confirmation. We have it here, this bearish candlestick, and it has closed below this structure. So you look for your entry at the next candle open. Your stop loss should be above this area right here. You see, it's above this area because this is the point where price is unable to break. If you want to, you can place your stop loss there, but mine, I will place it there. It all depends on your risk management, risk to reward ratio management rules, and your take profit. Remember, we said we target the previous low on the higher time frame, and look at that. A very good and clean entry. Stop loss, tight stop loss, very good stop loss, and we have a very good take profit. So that's one example. We will go and look for another example. Still now, I will go back to the daily time frame because I always go back to daily time frame to look for good entries. This is the entry that you have taken right here. So let me remove this so as our chart can be clear and clean. We have already taken this entry. So now remember this, guys. We always know that in market structure, whenever price breaks a structure, it has to retest it, then continue to the downside if it is selling, or break the retest, break the structure to the upside, drop, retest it, then you look for a continuation. At this point, price pushed all the way to the downside, breaking this structure here. And I want to show you that this structure is important. If you zoom out, you can see we have this highest high at this point before getting this highest high. And if we put our horizontal line at that point, then zoom in, you see, so price dropped, breaking this structure. All we need now to wait is for the retest. Remember, this entry was a good sell entry, but now this is the main entry because all you need to do is wait for price to drop, breaking the structure, retest, and then look for bearish confirmation before taking your entry. I did talk about this on my previous video. If you want to understand more, you can go back and look at it. I did discuss about market structure and how you can be able to know where to take your entries. So after this point, after price breaking, coming back to retest, and we have this very good hammer with a pin bar. So what we'll have to do again is look after this candle close here. Just put your little line, then go back to the lower time frame. And before that, now this was our take profit. Now this is not relevant. Remember, we always do use recent price action. So after price breaking to the downside, retesting, now this pushback, the take profit should be based on the previous lowest low. And we have the zone at this point. So we'll take a look if we'll get that good entry. Our entry should be at this point. We'll take a look at the lowest time frame to get a very good entry, because the lower time frame is where you can get a very good time frame. You just don't enter your trades on the highest time frame. You just use those confirmations. You confirm with the lowest time frame. So our take profit will be at this point. We will now scale down to the 4-hour time frame to look for that entry confirmation. So this is that point. After retest, this is the daily zone. Price dropped, pushed to the downside, pushed back to the upside. This area did not take out this previous high here, but moved to the sideways, moved on a sideways move with multiple weak rejections. So what we have to do now, the 4 hours has also given us the confirmation that we are on a good 1-hour time frame. Remember, if we get an entry at this point, our take profit will be at this zone right here. That's why I love using zones. They do give me clear take profits and clear entries where I'm supposed to enter. So we are on the 1-hour time frame. This is the point we are looking at. So price pushed, gave us a pin bar after this retest, pushed back to the upside. This area, this highest high, did take out this previous high. So we still wait. Price pushed to the downside, pushed to the upside. Now this point did not take out this previous high, and we were given a very clean bearish candle. We have a very good bearish engulfing candle here. So this is where our entry should be, at the next candle open, right there. Our stop loss above this structure, here. Then remember, we said our take profit is based on the previous lowest low. Let me set it on the 4 hours. So the highest time frame is the one that gives me the good take profit. Here it is, there. Now look at that, very sweet, and very easy. Price action is very easy. If only you just understand to use, sorry, our entry was at that point there. If only you understand about price action, using those key areas, using those candlesticks, knowing the overall trend, you are good to go. Because now if we scale down now to that higher time frame, look at that, very beautiful entry. So I only focus on 4 things. Number 1 is I just use pure price action. Number 2, I use key areas or key levels using my zones. Number 3, I use the candlesticks formation. I look how candlesticks are forming. And number 4, I use the overall trend. Remember, the reason I was selling this market is because I was given multiple confirmations that the price, or we are on a downtrend market. So guys, that's it for today. I will make another video on how to scale down to 5 minutes and 15 minutes to take sniper entries and get very tight stop losses. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Stay blessed.